Hey guys, it's Scott here and welcome to today's Ultimate Team live stream. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you do, hit the thumbs up button down below to show your support. And if you're new around here and want to see daily FIFA 19 streams of videos, this is going to be the place to be. You can subscribe to the channel and that would be awesome to see you join this little community that we are trying to grow. If you are brand new, let me very quickly summarise what we're going to be doing today. If you haven't seen any of our previous ones of these, we're going to be looking at starter squads for Ligue 1, La Liga, and then potentially a couple of others that we may skirt through afterwards as well. Now also tomorrow, this is the last day that I'm going to do this kind of stream, so tomorrow I want to upload my montage of my FIFA 18 Road to Glory, basically just taking pieces from each episode, stitching them all together so you can see the progression throughout the year. And I also want to upload episode 0, the introduction to my Road to Glory. So, we're going to be talking a little bit about that. Not too much, but I just want to show you my idea. I was talking about it yesterday, and now I've sort of photoshopped it together so that I can show you what we're sort of going to be going for. But hopefully you've had a good day. Hopefully you're going to enjoy the stream. As I say, thank you if you hit the thumbs up. It means a hell of a lot. And hopefully some of you that are new may potentially join us today. And that would be awesome as well. But how are you all doing? Have you been up to anything so far on this incredible Monday? Monday afternoon. Obviously there's Monday Night Football today, which is Southampton-Brighton. Or Brighton-Southampton. Don't know who's at home. I believe it is at the Saints ground. I don't know. Then we've got Champions League back tomorrow. But let's quickly have a little look at what people are saying. I didn't reply. Sad times. Do you think the Ligue 1 is going to be more expensive than last year because France won the World Cup? No. Watched yesterday's stream as the video was shouting at the screen for you to look at Sané centre back 81 rated with 90 stand tackle. Yeah, he's pretty good. You'll go for a full Barca squad. That may not be cheap, but good luck with it. Good luck. Hello to everyone that's saying hello. How am I today? As you can probably hear, I'm feeling a little bit better. It's good. I've still got a bit of a cough, but in general, we're good. We're good today, right? What else are people saying? How am I? I'm good. How are you doing? When does early access come out? The 25th for early access. Going to be such a high-scoring game tomorrow. Can't wait. Maybe. If you have EA access, do you automatically get to play from the 20th? Well, you got to download it. But then, yes. Going to put the bet on a game. Who's your tip? Southampton. Brandon, thank you very much for tuning in. Do you know ratings for La Liga then? I mean, ratings for every player have been released at this point. If you just go on like Footwiz or Foothead or anything like that. So, our plan is, again, to do what we've done the last couple of days. Build a team, a starter team from these leagues, right? But again, I also want to show you my idea for my Road to Glory before we properly get into this. So, as I say, that will be starting on Wednesday, assuming that the web app comes out on Wednesday, but it's looking like that is 99% going to be the case, right? So that is our assumption for that, sorry. So my idea that I was trying to explain yesterday, but I hadn't really fully decided exactly how I was going to do it, is I want to go for like either the top 100 or top players in the game, and once I've owned them, they're ticked off and we can move on and try and get the next card, right? I also want to combine this with a series that I had back in FIFA 12, which was called Piece in the Puzzle. And that was because in the Euro 2012 DLC, after you beat each nation, you got a puzzle piece, right? So once you built all of them, excuse me, once you had beat all of them, it created this montage. Basically, you completed a jigsaw by beating all of the things. So there's two ways that I'm going to ask you what you think would be better in order for us to complete our puzzle montage that I have created, okay? I'm not going to show you the final piece because I want it to I don't know if surprise is the right word, but I want it so that you don't know exactly what it's going to end up looking like from the very beginning, because I think that would kind of ruin the point of it, wouldn't it? If we're trying to craft this thing and make it. So there are two ways that we're... there's basically two things, aren't there? The collection book and then this point of putting them together. Let's quickly see what's going on in the chat, though, before I show you that, okay? Let me quickly just set this up ready to go, actually. League... goalkeeper. Right, that's ready to go. Cool. Excuse me. Scotty, at least things are looking up. That's good to hear. Do I think the web app could drop a day early tomorrow as it has happened in the past? Probably not. Even if it does, I probably won't be ready to start streaming it tomorrow because I've got so much stuff to do tonight and tomorrow in order to get everything ready for FIFA 19, to be honest with you. So I probably wouldn't be ready. When do I go back to uni? On the 1st of October. Champions League, hopefully Barca. Weren't sure, only see Mario's car, weren't sure if it was real, looks good, fair enough. Question about the Road to Glory, what do you have to do to tick off the players? Again, I will detail all of this tomorrow, right? But we'll briefly go over that in just a second. You want to put FIFA points on your account so you can use it for web app? How would you do that? You can't use them on the web app because you won't be able to transfer them onto it. The way that FIFA point transfer works is... oh, that's a good point, actually, as well. Someone's just said, I tweeted Sky Sports. I completely forgot to watch it to see if they answered the question. No idea. Basically, the way that it works is if you put points onto FIFA 18, let's say you've loaded up 1 million FIFA points onto FIFA 18 right now. As soon as you play on the console FIFA 19, you get a one-time option to transfer your FIFA points. Once you've transferred them, then when you go onto the web app, you can use those points. But if you've got 1 million FIFA points right now on FIFA 18, let's say the web app comes out tonight for FIFA 19, you won't be able to use those FIFA points until you have played EA Access, Early Access, whatever. You need to have played the actual game to transfer your points over. Is that clear? I hope so. Excuse me. Joe, I have no idea. What are you streaming tomorrow then? I will not be streaming tomorrow. I'll be uploading 2 videos, is the plan. Again, the montage of the whole FIFA 18 Road to Glory, and then the intro episode, hopefully starting off with a bit of a bang, of our Road to Glory, explaining how it's going to work, how we're going to be streaming it, recording it, etc. on my channel, how you're going to be able to watch it, and basically all the information that you will need to know about the series should be in that video, is the plan tomorrow. Okay? We'll be prepared, ready to go. Sash, I have no idea what that is. No idea. Elliot, interesting. For whatever reason, Man City are one of the favourites of Champions League. You don't know why, because you probably have the best squad in world football. That'd be why. What do I watch on Netflix? Any suggestions? Trying to find what to watch. The IT Crowd. Go for it. All of Friends. How are there players on the web app to trade then, because no one will open packs? There will be. You get returning player packs, but some people have the game early. There are people that have the game right now that will be able to open packs. So there will be stuff on the market, okay? Watching Southampton Brighton. Who am I backing? I think Southampton will win. I might watch it. I don't know. I've got a lot of stuff to do. Top 100 players including icons. Again, we'll get onto this in just a second. Most of them you wouldn't use. Doesn't feel like a meaningful goal. Well, that's how it's going to be. Like, that's the thing. It's always going to be that kind of thing because everything else is just, oh, let's get the best team possible. So you have to give yourself some kind of goal. Thinking of between Liga and La Liga or Bundesliga for your start team. Go Bundesliga. EA Access Premier PC, I don't know what that is. I want in a dream team, would last longer, you feel the goal is more meaningful. I mean, all of those are part of this anyway, though. So I don't know. Right, let me show you then the Road to Glory idea before I upload the intro tomorrow, because I want you guys to be a part of this and to give me a definitive sort of answer to what we're trying to do here. Let me quickly move that over there. Thank you very much, all the people that have hit the thumbs up so far. Nearly at 50 likes already. Keep it going if you enjoyed the stream. Hit the thumbs up, and if you're new, you can do exactly what John Stones has done, and you can subscribe. So close to fully breaking that 40.6k barrier. We did it yesterday, but only by like 2 people, so it was always going to drop below. So, if you're new here today, get involved, let's smash that, and let me show you, okay? Excuse me. So, my Road to Glory idea this year is to get, is that going to open on that screen or this one? This one. My idea is to get the top players in each position. Okay? Now, this is obviously going to vary depending on the position. For example, we're going to have 10 goalkeepers. Then we're going to have combined 30 defenders, because obviously there's not as many good right backs as there are centre backs and left backs and stuff like that. So 10 goalkeepers, 30 defenders. I think I've got 30 CDMs, centre mids and cams, 30 centre forward and striker cards. I moved Pele and Maradona to centre forward, by the way, instead of keeping them at cam for this, because I feel that's where they're going to play, right? And then 20 wide players. Okay? So overall, we've got 120 players that I am going to be trying to get for my Road to Glory over the course of the entire year. Okay? Where's Craig the Duck? Craig the Duck is actually behind some stuff right now, so let's move that. And there he is. He's been revealed. The hero himself. Excuse me. So, someone said... No. Sam, we've done that kind of thing in the past. It means wasted coins. So, I have omitted some players. For example, when I say there are 30 centre forwards and strikers, I've made it so a maximum of 20 out of the 30 can be icons. Because otherwise, I think every single one of them would be an icon other than Suarez and Lewandowski. So I wanted to make it so we're not just having basically every single player being an icon in this case. Quite a few of them are, right? But what we want to do is we want to have purchased and played with for at least, I think, 5 games is what we're going to go with. Maybe we'll go with 10. I want to have used the top players in each position for a minimum of 10 games. See what we actually think. Like, are they actually going to play to their ratings? Are they going to be really, really good? Are they going to be worth their rating? Play to their stats? Yada, yada, yada. And it's a progressional based thing where we can go through the year. A lot of them are going to be top tier players, so like icons and stuff. So we're going to try them out, potentially in the weekend league, in division rivals, see how they play, whilst also building up our main team that maybe they'll go into, maybe they'll go in a second team, just to test them out. I don't know. We'll have to wait. And it means that there's a constant progression where we can still try and do as well as we can in FUT Champs and stuff like that, whilst testing out these top players, building it up to show you that you can have each and every one of these guys throughout a year of FIFA without putting any money in, right? Now, the thing is that I wanted to go with this year is I didn't want to waste that many coins, which is why I'm doing it in the way that I am. Someone said I'll waste so many coins selling them and buying them. No. Last year, for example, what is a good example? Baby Del Piero, I used for a long time. But there were better players than him in the game. Cristiano Ronaldo probably cost about the same as him when I bought him. Baby Del Piero went down to about a quarter of the price that I had bought him for, whereas Ronaldo's value stayed very close to what it was. And because I was going for a full icon team, it meant that all my coins were going to like this one next player or something, and they may not even be that good, but it's an icon for my icon team. Whereas this one, we're going through the top guys, and again, we're using them, we're testing them out. If I like them, I'll obviously keep hold of them, and I'll potentially use them in my main team, right? If I don't, then we get rid of them. We ship them off. We haven't really wasted many coins because we'll probably have them for the maximum of a week if I don't like them. So it's not as if, oh, you're holding on to that 90 rated card for 3 months and he's plummeted down in value. That shouldn't be the case this year. So let me show you how this is going to work. Basically, if you haven't seen... if you didn't see my World Cup series, right, then you may not have seen my collection book. I want it to be that once I have got a player, it doesn't need to be an inform or anything like that, just their base card, right, because most of these are still going to be pretty goddamn expensive. Once I've got their base card, and as I say, played with it for maybe 10 games, we can tick them off and put them as, we've done that player, they are completed in our collection book, okay? So, it would be something like this, where, for example, this is the first page of the top 20 rated ones, okay? And so, this would be what it's like before I've got any of them. But let's say we've bought a couple, we've played with them for a little while, we can then tick them off, right? And so then it starts to fill up, and we try and fill this whole thing. And as I say, you'll have the progress in the top right or whatever, and you'll see how many of these top guys we've played with, tried out, and things like that, okay? But I also, on top of having just a collection book style thing, as I said before, I want to do a throwback to a FIFA 12 thing where you could piece the puzzle. And that's what my my old series was called. It was called Piecing the Puzzle, right? So I want to, with each player that I get, I've created a montage, right? So, for example, much more full than this. It's got every single player that is in this 120 in it, right? All of those are in the final montage. This is just a very quick mock-up that took like a minute or two, right? Imagine this, but with it actually having like some kind of form and shape and stuff like that, whilst having every player in it, okay? This is what our final aim is going to be, is to complete our puzzle, right? So, my question to you is, there are two ways that we could go about this. And I want you to tell me whether you prefer option 1 or option 2, okay? There's a slight issue with option 2, but it really won't be that big of an issue. I don't think people really care how we go about that. So option 1 is you start off with like your no montage whatsoever, whatever, it's just your background. Once you've bought your first player, or like once I've completed my first player, put them in the collection book, and let's say it's Iron Robin, right? We bought him, we've used him for 10 games. Your first option is that he... Oh god, you can't see it behind my face cam. That was a poor choice of player to put as the first one. Okay, never mind. So with each player, you would then have that player appear, right? So all of them have their rendered picture, and again, they all are part of a big montage like this. But it has a message in it, and I want it to be a progression so that you eventually see the message coming out of the montage, and then you'll see what it is right at the end of the series. That's the idea. So either you have it so that each player we get, they just appear like this. So if I complete Del Piero, his image pops up. The other option is, it is literally piecing a puzzle together. So with each player that I get, they then correspond to a random puzzle piece that will then get filled in, right? So let's say there's the first two. Let's say we do 10 or 15 players. They'll each correspond to a different piece of it, and they will get filled in. So eventually you will have this completed puzzle of the whole montage together. So my question to you is, 1 or 2? Which do you think would work better for my idea? Is it going to be like a mosaic? Yeah. So let me see if I can quickly find it. FIFA 12 mosaic. Euro 2012. Option 2. Option 2. Yeah. So Euro 2012 DLC. Was it this? Yeah. So it was this. Oh, I don't want a YouTube video. 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2. I'd say 2 is getting more votes. But quite... See, I'm hoping that both options seem okay, which is why it's good that there can potentially be a split. But this was what the Euro 2012 one was. So each time you completed one, it gave you one of these pieces. And then you would end up with this mosaic at the end. That's what I'm trying to do. Puzzle idea sounds good, but it doesn't show as clearly your progress. I agree with that. Option 2, but make everyone have their own piece of the puzzle. As much as I wish it was as simple as that, I really, really wish it was as simple as that. Creating, like, for example, I luckily found a thing on Google, right? Where I could split up a Photoshop image into like 100, 108 or 146, I think it was, puzzle pieces. So again, there's 120 players. This is only 108. But what it means is that it automatically clips each part of the whole image onto a layer. And the thing is, some players' pictures are bigger, some are smaller. So, for example, you look up here, like there's 2 in 1 here. So, having each person have their own piece would then mean having to make a fully custom jigsaw kind of thing with different shapes for every player and stuff like that. And I feel like at that point, you're basically going to the other one where you're just having the player appear anyway. So I feel like it would lose the whole point of it being a puzzle kind of thing. Could you not have the montage, but all the players are shadows once one is done, he's filled in? You could do. The thing is that I've, again, tried to create some kind of... I've tried to create, like... I would show you it, but again, then it completely ruins the whole point of filling it in to then show the message at the end. Like that Euro one that we just had. You wouldn't know as you were going through that it was going to end up looking like the trophy. Right? That's the kind of thing that I'm going for. It's a really tricky one to do, which is why... God, it's difficult. Just use your face on a puzzle. It's a winner all the time. Could do. 2 is a good concept. Doesn't show progress as much. I do agree with that point. I do agree with that. So if I... Look, you know what? Let me put it back to this screen. Let me load up the Photoshop file. Again, I'm not going to show you the final piece because I don't want to ruin it like that. I want it to be something that we are building our way towards. But I do want to show you a little bit... where's the file? Where the hell is the file? Road to Glory montage. Okay. So... Here you are. So if we were doing it this way, then again, as you get a player, then they'll get filled in. Or whatever, right? So, who's another one? Who's one that wouldn't make anything spoil? Tony Cruz, right? So each person would then work towards what we're going for. Aguero doesn't spoil anything either. Sergio Roberto? I don't know if he does. So this would, again, be the first option that we could potentially go with. I'm trying to pick players that don't reveal what I want it to show at the end. But yeah. Hopefully that makes sense as to what it would be going towards. So I still don't know. Activate your windows! I have done many, many times, and then it just says that it isn't, so I don't know. Could you not do a puzzle for each league like the Premier League one would end up looking like a legend from that league? You're making that sound much easier. Much, much easier. Do the puzzle thing, but get someone to do it for you, then you won't know how it looks till you complete it. We've got a day. God, it took so long. As I say, there are 120 players that are then built in a way that it reveals a message with the way that they are positioned around lettering and stuff like that. God, it's long. I don't think anyone's going to do that, to be honest with you. No one cares, we want gameplay or the video. Make another stream after talking about it. People want to see this. You want to see gameplay? Good luck with that. The game isn't out yet. Sure. Yeah, good luck. You say no one cares about this. I mean, it's my channel. It's my road to glory. It's going to be the main thing that goes on throughout the entire year. I think people do care. Just saying. Have the hidden message thing make it a dad joke, yeah. Option 2 would look pretty average unless you complete the whole thing. Although the concept is cool, feel like the first option is better. Yeah, you might be right. It's just so difficult. I feel like it's a really nice idea. I just don't know if it works as well as you'd like it to. Unfortunately. There you go. Do loans count for icons? No. You were here when he had loads of views on the demo stream. Moment of history for the channel. Yeah, it was. First aim is to buy a big player. Probably Mbappe would be prime Gerald, but you do not know when he'll be released. Oh, I hope they don't take ages to release the icons this year. That would be ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So people want me to make a straw poll of the different options. I feel like option 1 is probably actually going to take it. Not exactly going to have one of the top 100 players in the first week. Understand that after waiting, they messed it up, and the idea is that I don't know what that means. Oh, right, okay, yeah, I get what you mean. Right, straw poll. You agree with the argument that number 2 doesn't show progress? Mm-hmm. Defending number 2, so in your heart you clearly want option 2, your channel, go for it. No, like, I love the idea of it. I agree with what every single person is saying, is that it doesn't show as much progress unless you were having each piece for that particular player. But again, then that would just be, every single puzzle piece would be custom shapes, and it just ends up being the same as option 1. So, it's just not really that feasible. I wish it was. And I tell you what, this is why I'm glad that I found it on Google. Because I didn't want to go through the whole hassle of creating... Like, imagine, like, this wasn't even that bad. Let me quickly do this. Imagine if I had like this is all done using a script in Photoshop, right? So it went across and bang, 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 split it up into 108 different pieces. Imagine if I had to cut every single one of these out. My days. So, type your question here. Which version should we go with? Poll option. Each player. And then puzzle base. Okay. Cool. How is it this? Is that the link? Okay. Right, we'll come back to that then. Okay? We need to really start this. We're going for half an hour. Oh dear. Oh dear. You'd rather see this than demo gameplay. Oh yeah, exactly. Why don't you do a sticker book as it has the players and their card design? You mean like this? That's also going to be alongside it? I just didn't want to only have the cards. This is obviously going to be a thing, right? So as we get a player, they're going to get filled in. So it'll go from this to this as we get the players. But I also wanted something alongside it, right? Who's your target audience and what age? Anyone that plays FIFA. There you go. Probably not going to use the web app. Sad times. Will the Jigsaw thing be for both PS4 and Xbox accounts? Just for the Road to Glory, just Xbox. Will option 1 have a picture or message as well? Yes. So basically, it's the same thing. So imagine this kind of picture has already been made, right? I've already done it with all of the players on it, all 120. But there are just two options and two variations of how it could appear, right? So either each individual player appears, or it appears in sections, in like pieces of a puzzle. So the end montage is the same. Either way, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Third to vote. It's looking pretty concise, isn't it? Pretty concise. 18 total votes. Keep voting, everybody. It's in the chat. Go and do it. Just to make sure. I mean, it seems pretty obvious to me, but there you go. Right, should we finally start this? Lee, yes, but I also don't want to do something that everybody hates. Okay? Bonjour. Hey. How's it going? Let's go. Goalkeeper for Ligue 1. Deary me. I've got so much stuff to edit and download as well. I really should just be flying through this today, but you know I like to talk. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you everyone that has somehow stuck around and hit the thumbs up button 82 times. We're aiming for 100 again today. Ooh. And thank you anyone that may have subbed. Welcome to the channel. You're absolute legends. Hopefully you enjoyed the daily streams. You got any questions? Let me know. In your first year of uni, do I have time to play FIFA? Yes. I'm going into my last year of a master's degree. If you think that I didn't have first time in the first year, but I will in this year, oh dear. That's it would be the opposite way around. Someone said, do I have a job and put money into FIFA because of it? No. I will be putting money into a second account though, so as I say, any donations, memberships, stuff like that, before FIFA is released, we'll be going into a pot for the very first pack opening on this channel for FIFA 19. When's web app? Wednesday. Will I show the progress every stream? Won't be able to see every single one. Well, there probably won't be progress in each individual stream because of the players that I'm going to have to get and how long I'm going to have to play with each one of them. Right? But I will be doing a weekly roundup recap as well of all progress and all the stuff that's happened that week. Okay? Does that make sense? Mason, hey, how you doing? Let's get into it then, shall we? Goalkeeper. Buffon's going to be too expensive. Lopez is good. Ruffier is good. Subasic has gone down? Wow. Mandanda is not bad. Lecomte was sick last year. His team of the season was unreal. I wonder if his normal card's going to be any good. Am I going to be using Leicester kits this year? Of course. Thing is, Ligue 1 isn't normally that expensive. So you can bump up and potentially go for like an 83, and it won't be that bad. So maybe we go with Subasic. If we're going to keep it really, really safe, then we go with Lecomte, because he's sick. But you could probably go for someone a little bit higher up. And okay, this is definitely the way that we're going to do it then. Did I have any mates from 6th form who went to the same uni as me? No. Do you have to sell a top 100 player after you use them? Can I keep it? I can keep it if I want to. Whereabout could come out on 19th. Some people think the 18th. I don't know why it would come out tomorrow. Do I wear a watch? Yes, I do, Charlie. Yes, I do. Let's go with right wing backs and right backs, shall we? They have one right wing back. Okay stats, not the best. Right then, Jallet is not bad. Gilbert is also not too bad. Not bad. I mean, Saw, Debussy, Sakai, Tete, Raphael, Sidibe was a machine last time. Mounier is very well rounded. I mean, it's probably between Raphael and Saar, isn't it? I mean, what are their thingies in games and stuff like that? 4-star, 3-star, high, medium. Okay, and what is Saar? Let's have a little look at you. 3-star, 3-star, high, medium. So Raphael, I guess, really. Basing it just off of that, looks like a good guy. Ruffier seems decent. We'll probably go with Lecomte because of height and save with feet. Assuming that save with feet is going to be as good as it was last year. People are thinking a soft release could happen tomorrow where less people can access it. Why, though? Why would that happen? If low-driven shots are going to be used less as the control scheme has changed, that means save with feet tray won't be as useful / needed. Who knows? Who knows? It's impossible to say, isn't it, really? Is the web app available for your phone? No, because it's the web app. The companion app is on your phone. We have no idea when that's going to come out, but the web app is on the web. It's not on your phone. Okay then, let's go with left-sided players. Next up, left wing back. Do they have any? They have a Silva, who doesn't look awful. What website is this? FootWiz, purely because it has all the players. Dean, no you cannot. Raphael is 5'8", Sidibe is 6 foot, has better stats. Sidibe is also going to be expensive because of how good his pink card was last year, sadly. But there you go. Conan looks okay. Amavi's decent. Mendy's going to be the guy, isn't he? I mean, how expensive is he actually going to be, though? I mean, he's a 77 rated. Yeah, he's got pace. He's got okay defending, good physical. But will he be too expensive because of his pace? I mean, if he is, then you've got Conan here who's 80, 70, 70. Baraka is nearly at that as well. I mean, depending on Mendy's price, you could go with him or you drop down to one of those other two, right? Oh, wow, he's 4-star, 4-star as well. He might be expensive. Well, as I say, if it turns out that, oh god, he's actually quite a lot, then there's a couple of other options that you can go with that are good enough anyway. So, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. What shot do I suggest to finish inside the box FIFA 19? You do realise the game isn't out yet. I have absolutely no idea. Because I haven't played the game. So it's impossible to know. The demo may feel completely different to the final game, and I've only played, 3 or 4 games on the demo anyway. I honestly, I don't know right now. the first week is hopefully going to give us answers to those kind of questions once we've played the game a bit more. Well, you'd hope so, wouldn't you? Would you be able to play FIFA 19 midnight Wednesday? If you mean going from Wednesday to Thursday, yes. Looking forward to Ultimate Team this year. Of course I am, yes. Of course I am. A lot more right backs and left backs are 4-star this year. Yeah, I agree. Right then, centre backs. These three are probably going to be stupidly expensive compared to the rest. Glick won't be too much, neither will these two, or him, or him, or him. Oh dear. Kehrer is not bad. Shame he's PSG. Otherwise his price would be lower. Jiku looks okay. Julien I swear I had last year and he was okay. Oh, they don't have loads. I'll tell you what, this silver looks better than a lot of the golds. So does this one. These two silvers are better than most of the gold centre-backs in this league. I mean, you'd probably go with this guy, Jiku. And then maybe you go with someone with near enough 70 pace, like a Morel. Because the others are going to be expensive. Like, I'd imagine even this guy is going to cost quite a bit. I mean, you'd like to go with that kind of, like, low-rated, should be cheap duo. It's a shame he's PSG. But, at the same time, he is German, so maybe he'll have a bit more price because he's PSG, but then that'll be completely contradicted by the fact he doesn't get strong links to other people in the league. So who knows? I hope so. They shouldn't be that much. This is the kind of thing that I might be going for as well, for a second team. I'm going Bundesliga as my main starter team, but then second team, I may have to go with this. You say he's got a 5-star weak foot as well. Sick. That may bump his price up more, though. Sad times. Will be a lot cheaper as they appear more. This is very true. Parent gone down a bit. Yep. Marcelo. Yeah, Marcelo's gone down. Sad times, really. There's not loads of... Like, if you compare that to the Bundesliga, there's an abundance of centre-backs that are just sick that you can use in that league. This one? No. So we're going to do exactly what we've done in the other ones, and we're going to go with a CDM, a centre-mid, and a cam. So, CDMs, what are we looking at here? Umbia looks decent. Now, is he actually in this league or not? Who knows? Thiago Maia looks okay. Umbia looks decent. Toussaint looks sick with that physical. Diarra's not bad. And Luis Gustavo we know is okay. He's just a little lacking in pace. Toussaint looks solid, depending on what these are going to be. 3-star, 3-star, 6-1 medium high is not bad for a CDM. 84 strength. That's not a bad card. How long do I think it would take for me to get 100 chem on 2 teams? I would like to have it done on the first day. They probably won't be very good 100 chem teams, but still. This guy looks okay as well. You got a couple of players in CDM from the French league that look okay. Umvia's 3-3. Okay. What about this one, top right? A Holu. 3-star, 3-star, 6-2. High medium, though. Kind of lets him down. If it was the other way around, that'd be a bit nicer. Toussaint may be the guy. And again, you've got a couple of others down here that are actually usable as well. So hopefully this position wouldn't be that expensive because there's a couple of players that fit the mould of what you want there. None of them are that insane level player compared to the rest. So because they're all pretty similar, you'd assume that their prices wouldn't be insanely high. You annoyed after paying for early access, then the game gets released early in some countries. No. Going to open packs with points. Not on my road to glory, but on my second account, yes. This is all going to be explained in tomorrow's video. I sincerely hope that everyone watches it, because oh, it's going to be a pain. I guarantee you, as I say, my Road to Glory is not going to have any money spent on it. But I will have a second account where I will be doing pack openings and putting FIFA points into the game. I guarantee on that stream, the first one I do where I'm opening packs, there will be multiple people that said, that will join and will say something along the lines of, oh, I thought you said you weren't spending money this year. Oh, it's going to be stressful. It's going to be stressful. But we're already prepared for it, so it's fine. Let's quickly check just in case anyone else voted no. So that looks like how we're going to go around that. That's fair enough. What did we get on this? We're 3 likes away from 100 thumbs up. Thank you very much anyone that has done that. And again, if you're new to the channel, want to see daily streams, help us. We want to try and stay afloat. It's about here right now. We want to be here. If you can get us above that 40.6k mark and you're new to the channel, hyped for FIFA 19, want to see daily streams of it, daily streams and videos of FIFA 19, then subscribe to the channel. That would be sick. I hope that it picks up once 19 is actually here. FIFA points at the start. I'll probably put 12k on my second account. Rather have 2 okay teams over 1 good team. Yes. You're so bad at the demo, not won a game yet against Legendary. It's probably not that easy, though, to be fair. Does the division rival ranking mean you can only play 1 season a week as you get week rewards? For example, if you get promoted to Div 5 to 4 and Div 4 to 3 in 1 week, you'll only get rewards for Div 4. You only get 1 set of rewards. You can go up and down as many divisions as there are in the game within 1 week. So if you start off in Division 7, if you play enough games and play well enough, you could get all the way up to Div 1 by the end of the week, and you would get Division 1 rewards. What it means is that the very start of FIFA is going to be very different to how it's been in the past. Because in the past, in the first couple of days, you could potentially get to Division 1. Like, in the time of EA Access and Early Access, you could be in Division 1 before the game is even officially out. This year, that's not a thing. Because you don't get rewards as you're going through it. You get rewards at the end of the week. Well, I'll be streaming on the 20th. Road to Glory, the other account. Road to Glory. Road to Glory. Grinded by draft with points, open pack with points. If you're good enough to get to the semi-final, then draft. Semi-final or better. Right then, centre mid. Let's go to this page first. See what we got. So we just want someone well-rounded, really. A lot of these are pretty well-rounded. Their stats just aren't insane. Ideally, you'd want 70 in every single stat. Or higher, of course. So like this, you'd sacrifice a bit of dribbling to get a bit of defending and physical boost. But there you go. Okay. See, that's not a bad card. Thiago Mendes right there. For a very low-rated, 76-rated player, those stats are solid. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot as well. It's a shame that his strength is actually lower than his physical, though. The draft glitch worked in seasons last year, so it could mess up division rivals. I would be amazed if the draft glitch still exists. Nkunku looks okay. What else we got? Cyprian. Now, last year, I believe I started the year with Cyprian, Sanson, and someone else. Who was that someone else? Jean-Michel Seri. Cyprian, Sanson, and Seri were the guys that were just ridiculously well-rounded. Now, obviously, Seri's gone to Fulham, so he's in the Prem. Cyprian is a monster. Excuse me. 4-star, 3-star, 5'11", high medium. He's sick. What else have we got? Awar, however you pronounce his name. He got team of the season, obviously, didn't he? Ndombele. Looks okay, actually. Not too bad. Let's quickly look at this. 4-star, 3-star, 5'11", high. 78 strength. It's not bad if you don't mind him not really being able to shoot. Chelamons is no. Golovin is not a bad card. He could potentially play maybe even as a cam. Golovin looks decent. 4-star on Golovin with 5'11 as well. It's not bad. For a 79 rated card, that's solid. Sanson, again, is obviously another monster, a bit like Cyprian. Just ridiculously well-rounded. Double 4-star, 5'11. He's sick. He's so good. So the bottom rank of Division 5 has better rewards than the top rank of Division 6. I doubt it, no. So how can I explain this? Let's say... I really don't know how to explain this visually. Basically, let's say you've got 3 tiers in each division. Tier 3, Tier 2, Tier 1. Or Bronze, Silver, Gold. Let's make it easier. Bronze, Silver, Gold in Division 5 and Division 6. Let's say in order to get each of those tiers, you need to play 10 games, 20 games, 30 games. If you play 30 games in Division 6 and you get the Tier 1 reward, Gold reward in Division 6, that is most likely going to be better than the Bronze reward from Division 5. We don't know, because we obviously don't know what the rewards are right now, but I would be amazed if that is not the case, because otherwise it seems really, really pointless in having that system in Division Rivals. So that's how it's going to work. The Beast, that's fine. There should still be small coin rewards for winning each division, just the weekly rewards are so much better. There should be, yes. Sadly, can't. Card is messing up. Cheers for always making my day. You don't need to worry about that. That's fine, man. I'm glad that you're enjoying the streams. That is all that I want to be able to do for people. Rabio is probably the only other person here that I would probably use at centre mid. Draxler you could use at cam. Rabio is very well rounded as well. He's 6'4". What? Are you sure? Oh my god. Jesus. I had no idea he was that tall. Well then. That card's even better. It's a shame that he doesn't have 4-star in either of these. If he was double 4-star, oh my god, this card would be unreal. As if. I still think Sanson is the guy, you know? I still think he's the one. The reward stack, we have no idea. The Chelsos at Betis on loan, any? I have no idea. I think Rabio's left-footed, so possibly good on the left. Koulibaly is 6'1" from 6'4". EA cut his legs. Ooh, here's a question. How tall have they got Ibora? Completely off topic. 6'3". I'm not having it. So it wouldn't be worth going up a division if you could get better rewards in a lower division. Right. How I imagine it working is you can't go from Tier 1 Division 6 to Tier 3 Division 5. I would imagine that the amount of games that you play in that week determines whether you get Bronze, Silver, Gold in whatever division you're in. I might be wrong. Again, we don't know this yet because it's not out, and we have to wait and see. But that would be my guess. I think it would be pretty stupid that you've worked your way up to, let's say, Gold standard rewards in Division 6 is a 100k pack. Let's say you play one more game, you win it, and you're against a good player, so you get promoted to Division 5, and then you go down to bronze standard rewards, which is like a 25k pack. I don't think that would be a good idea. So I imagine that if you've played enough games to get to the top tier in whatever division you're in, that would carry over if you go up or down a division. I mean, I say that it would be stupid, but it is EA we're talking about. They make some interesting decisions. We'll have to wait and see, but I'd be very surprised. Very surprised if that was the case. Rabiot isn't the strongest considering his height. EA Access is available tomorrow. Thursday. Robin will be looking at a couple of players from that kind of thing in a little bit. When will we get our free Champions League player for buying Ultimate Edition? No idea. Do I have EA Access? Yes. Let's move on to Cam, because we still want to go through Thingy as well. Jesus. Liga Santander. Oh, wow, they don't have many. Excuse me. Swear Cyprian better than Sanson most stats. 3-star, 3-star compared to 4-star, 4-star is quite a big thing for me. Benazet looks okay. Benzia, the career mode beast. Pogba, that sucks. All you'd have to do is make sure that you manage your time well. Like, for example, tomorrow, I've got to go and print out some stuff for uni. So I'm getting up at about 6:30, going to the gym, going to uni, doing my stuff, printing it off, getting back home, getting ready to upload my videos and finish off editing and stuff like that. You just got to schedule your time properly. Would be nice if EA had explained this clearly. Yep. Packs will be so much more rewarding than coins. To be fair, as a pack, you can make close to 10k at least, whereas you only got 10k coins from winning Div 2. This is true. Gabriel Boschilia looks okay. Remy Cabella looks okay. Payet as a cam is sick. Love his central cards. Fakir will be solid as well. Do you still have, like, a 4-star skills? Or... Oh, yes you do. Double 4-star. On Remy Cabella. Obviously, he doesn't really have much strength, but that's expected with a lot of cams like this. Benzia moves somewhere, so he won't be Lil card. Sad times. Remy Cabella looks solid. Now, another one that people will probably put at cam rather than centre mid is Julian Draxler. 4-star, 5-star. 6'2" with those stats. I feel like he's going to be quite expensive, though, because it's a position change card. It's one that people have wanted for quite a while as a normal standard card. So I think you may have to play it a little safer than going with him. Again, even with Payet. Can't stick to a schedule. No, FIFA will distract you. Fair enough. Gabriel Boschilia. I'd be amazed if any of these guys top Remy Cabella, other than Payet or Fakir. So you say he's not in the league, so the only one really is Benazet. 3-star, 4-star. Does Gorkuf have 5-star skills this year? Oh, 4-star. Sad times. Remy Cabella. I guess it is. His strength. It's the only real downside. He looks okay. How's Arctic Monkeys? Sick. Sick. In the FUT Division rival guide by them, they say you can only move up a division when a campaign is over. I swear they said you could go up as many as you can in a week. Otherwise, that seems stupid. Oh, come on. Your rivals. Play a set of placement matches, see how you measure up. Be assigned skill rating based on your performance in those matches determines your division. Result of each match you play in your division during the week impacts your skill rating. Build up a higher skill rating, you could move to a higher division. So yeah, surely if you play enough games, your skill rating will go high enough that you bump up to the next one. And then another one. One a week. This is what I mean, though. Why do they not say these things? Make it clear to people. It's really, really frustrating. Like, I wish that I was a game changer, so that I could try and just ask these questions and try and get some information out of the people that make the decisions. Try and make things a bit clearer and tell people why certain decisions are being made and stuff like that. Excuse me. Each week there's a fresh start. We did know that. But that's in terms of rewards. Does it reset your division and you have to do that each week? On Division Rivals you can play as many matches as you want. A new division will only be assigned to you when your weekly campaign ends. You will get promoted or relegated depending on how much skill rating you acquire throughout the week. During the week, you will always be playing in the same division. As soon as the campaign ends, you can skip or fall several divisions depending on the points you've obtained. Interesting. Do you need to play placement matches every week? No, just on the first time you play. On the following week's division depends exclusively on your skill rating. Okay. Okay. So you can't... You can go up more than one division a week, but only at the end. So let's say your place... Oh, man. Imagine you get disconnected in a placement match or something, though. That'd suck. So at the start of the year, you're going to have your... Let's say there's 5 placement matches. Maybe there's 3. Maybe there's 10. No idea. You then get placed in your division. You then play in that division throughout the week. And as you can see here, right? Let's say Div 3 has a skill rating of 1900. Let's say you are a beast at the game. You got disconnected in your placement matches. So that's why you're in Div 3 and not Div 1. You could then get up to a 3000 skill rating, way above Div 1. But you will only get rewards for Div 3 until the next week. Then you will be promoted to Division 1. And then you will play that next week in Div 1 and play against people. What I do wonder, though, is... I mean, later on it won't make as much difference, but in the first week, I wonder if you play against people in your division or your skill rating. Because the reason why this is important is if you play based on your division in the very first week... Oh no, but then you get worse rewards. There's an interesting way that this could work. You think it's 100% 5 placement matches. Okay, let's say it's 5. You could purposefully lose all 5. Then if you only play against people in Division 10, you could easily get to Div 1 if you just play loads and loads of games. Whereas, if you're matching up against people based on your skill rating, then as you win more and more, then it will get harder. I'd imagine that it would be based on skill rating, but it's EA. You don't know. The only thing is, it's whether it would be worth it to get worse rewards the first week to then get better rewards the second week. I think I'm going to go for it and see how well I can do, basically. It will be nice to know how many wins you need in a week to get like the top tier rewards in your division. It also would be nice to know if, like, what happens if I don't play this week? Do I have to start again? Do I then have to replace myself in the following week because I didn't play any games? How many games do we need to play to get rewards? These are the kind of things that need to be said. Right? we shouldn't really have to figure it out for ourselves. Okay, never mind. Never mind, that's not what we're focused on right now, is it? It's fine. Okay. Lemon is good for your throat. A lot of things are, but sometimes you just gotta ride it out. Sorry you didn't get a notification. No need to be sorry for YouTube being broken. Hopefully you've had a good day. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you do, there's a cheeky little like button down here. We're aiming for 150 thumbs up today. We're on 120. If you haven't already, hit the old thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel as well, you can subscribe. This number hasn't changed in about half an hour. If you're brand new here, hyped to see FIFA 19, daily streams and videos, come on in, subscribe. If you've got any questions about my channel, my streams, myself, let me know. Put them in the chat. Pretty much, as a very, very brief overview, we'll be streaming basically every day. We chill out, we get the people in the chat involved as much as possible, answering questions, asking questions, getting you involved in discussions, helping me in my decision making, in my series, things like that, as well as just chilling out and playing FIFA. We're going to have pack openings, SBCs, FUT Champs, Road to Glory, everything. So if that sounds like good news to you, get involved. Join the channel. Luke, I've not seen it. How many matches a week do we... Yeah, again, we don't know any of these details. We have no idea. What am I pushing for in the first squad battles week? I don't know if I'll play squad battles. Division rivals, I'll do as well as I possibly can. You should play people in your division since that's who you're competing with for the rewards. True. Road to Glory. I'll talk about the Road to Glory once we've done these last 3 positions. I'll go over what we've decided today, and then we'll move on to Liga Santander. Okay? So just wait until we've done these last 3, and then I'll go over it again. Yep. How's my day been? Good, thank you. How have you been? Best time to buy FIFA points at the start or one to watch? I don't think it'll make much difference, to be honest. Do I think Puel should be sacked? No. I think it'd be ridiculous to suggest that. Now, let's keep a guy over the entire summer. Let's let him make his own signings. Start putting his ideas into the squad. Then just get rid of him. No, that's poor. Considering how much he was last year, how expensive do I think Mbappe will be? Way more. Way more. How do I feel about Messi's passing rating? Too low. Now the front 3 will be Neymar, Mbappe, Depay striking. Yeah, affordable, right? Starter team. Is that middle link glitched? Yes, it is. Nuno, Bayern. So, right-sided player. Every answer is on that guide. How do they know? Claude is adorable. He's a legend. Pepe, we were linked to signing him. Didn't happen though. We got Gazelle instead. Cornet, Blas, Saliba. Looks okay, that card right there. Dosevi, Hamouma, Burgar, Saint-Maximin, Bertrand Traore. Does he still have like a 2-star week for Ronnie Lopez, Di Maria, Tovan, and Mbappe? Mbappe is going to be hundreds of thousands. He'd make a good cheap super sub. That's true. Puel's underrated in your opinion. EA access related time-wise, we have no idea. Tovan, Di Maria will be too expensive. Again, I think he has... Well, unless it's changed. He's got a 1-star week. I thought it was 2. Jesus Christ. Completely and utterly unusable. So, get him out. Saint-Maximin. Pepe, the little player, scored a hat-trick at the weekend, so we get Team of the Week. Okay, so wipe him out. De Sevi, Saliba, I guess. Please don't let me down on this page. 4-star, 4-star, high, medium, 5'10". Those are stats that we like the look of. 68 strength is decent for a winger as well. You're my pick, mate. That's not bad. Thoughts on time finishing? A really nice addition to the game. Glad that they've done it. Introducing a skill gap is what we want to see, really, as much as they possibly can. Again, there's a lot of things that they could do to do that in different areas, but that is a it's a step in the right direction. Is what I'm trying to say. There we go. There we go. Does anyone know why Morgan is starting? Brought Evan and Seungkyu. Even the commentators said they're not sure why he's starting. Seungkyu may start our next game, or Evans. I thought Seungkyu was first going to come in against Wolves in the cup and then potentially get pushed into the first team. But now that Wes has got a red, I don't know whether he'll play Johnny or Chaglar. I'd like him to play. It would be really nice to see him and Harry play together. But I mean, Harry was poor at the weekend as well, to be honest. Justin, of course, M. How you doing? Feeling like crap? You don't have to go to work. Oh dear. Can you see the designs? Yeah. After I go over these two, I'll be doing it in. I'll be going over it again. Okay. Right then, left-sided. Do they have any left forwards? Ooh. No. Does any league have any right or left forwards? See, that Eric Bailly is a non-rare. He's actually a rare. People that have got the game have confirmed that Bailly is a rare, Trippier is a rare. Oh, there are a couple of other players that I remember seeing, but I can't remember their names. A couple of other players that were non-rare are actually rare players. Czech is non-rare. Football, please stop spamming that. But yeah, Bailly's rare, Trippier's rare. Who were some others? Damn it. I can't remember. But some of them, for some reason, were incorrect. Seen a lot more skill-based this year, passing a lot more manual shooting has changed. Yes, exactly, which is good. Right then, Dermas, Tebravel, Camano, Coco, Jesse Rodriguez. Is he actually at PSG, or have they loaned him out somewhere else again? Fred is rare. Yes, Fred. Fred is another one. Barca or PSV? If Barca don't win that, I'll be very disappointed. Neymar? Malcolm. Was Malcolm another one? There are a few. Max Gradle, Saar. I mean, there's a couple of players here that you could use. Let's look at Camano first. Start league gonna be 3-star, 4-star. Bundesliga and Liga 1, probably, as my two teams. Coco. I'm in love. I'm not. Not with 3-star, 3-star. Jesse. Oh, the double 4-star. He's pretty weak. His stamina is pretty poor. Oof. But he has got double 4-star and good stats other than that. You got Saar. 1-star weak fit. What is with these players? Come on, man. Max Gradle. 4-star, 3-star. Not bad. You'd prefer it the other way round. Campos, please be 4-star, 4-star. 4-star, 3-star. 6'2", high. Very well-rounded stats. Oof. Check left wing as well. I have. There's not many. There's not many. I think we go with the Campos, to be honest. There's not loads, if we're being realistic here. Right then, centre forwards. Wow. Kasri. Incredible. Incredible. I have a lot of good midfielders. Yeah. If it was possible, you could explain Division Rivals. Don't really understand it. Any ideas? You basically play unlimited games each week, and it's skill-based. And at the end of each week, you get rewards based on 1, what division you're in, depending on your skill rating, and 2, how many games you've played. So if you only played 5 games in a week in Division 1, you won't get as good rewards as if you played 50 games in that week in Division 1. Right? So there's 2 deciding factors. Centre forward and striker then. Delors. Canate. Great pace, not a great shooting. CO. Nice stats. Well-rounded. Sherman. Jovetic I love. I love Jovetic. Balotelli. Falcao won't be used. Cavani stupidly high rated. Depay is going to be the guy that everyone goes for. 83 rated. He's 5-star. Skills again, finally. High-low. 3-star weak foot isn't... It's not good, but it's not the end of the world. His stats are sick. This is not a starter team player. This is the step up. Like, this is the kind of player that I say you should try and have for your first weekend league. Because for those that don't know, the weekend league isn't open for like the first 3 weeks of FIFA. So by that time, you want to have gone from, who would we realistically start off with? Probably like Xiao, whatever. It's 3-star. But I mean, there's not many options, right? I mean, I love Jovetic. 3-star, 4-star. Let's say we went with Jovetic, right? That's our starter player, right at the beginning. But then by the first weekend league, after a couple of weeks, you want to have got someone, hopefully like Depay, leading the line in your team. You want that solid player that is going to be a big, like, game changer in your FUT Champions weekend league. Depay's like last season's Jesus. And you say he'll be like the new Mbappe. The only thing with Depay is, well, 2 things are his 3-star weak foot, which will put some people off. Again, even myself, I'm not a massive fan of a 3-star weak foot. I like 4 or higher. 4-star, 4-star or better is the dream on a player. And his nationality. He doesn't get loads and loads of good, strong, solid links. But yeah. So that could be the kind of starter team we go for. It's a shame that the strikers are not great. It really is. So you have to grind in division rivals to get the rewards. Yes. Sam, I don't know how they're going to do it this year, so impossible to say. Sharrett, I think it's very good. Just pick a French left winger if you're going with a French striker. I mean, yeah, you could just go with a French striker instead. Change your Campos to someone French and go down that route. Go with a tiny bit of a hybrid. Check to see if there are any OP silver players. Some of the silver players look sick and better than gold. The thing is that so many people are opening gold packs that silver players are so much rarer. At the start of the year, they're insanely expensive if they're anything other than crap, basically. Links to Promise, though. Yeah, I know. That's about it. That's about it, isn't it? Nuno, yeah, they're very good. By the way, thank you to yourself, to Corey, to Liam, anyone else that has subbed today. Welcome to the channel. Anyone that's hit the thumbs up, we're 10 away from 150 likes. And again, join the channel if you're new. Daily FIFA 19 streams starting Wednesday, assuming the web app drops on Wednesday. Tomorrow is going to be the introduction episode to my Road to Glory. Now, before we move on to Liga Santander, can I reset this? Before we move on to Liga Santander, I want to quickly go over the Road to Glory again. As I just said, the intro episode will be up tomorrow where everything will be fully explained. Right? But just to try and briefly go over things for you one more time. This year, I want to test out the best players in each position. And the best players in the game. So, I've got a list. I can actually bring this over here, right? This is like the best players in each position. Okay? And this is what we're going for. So, I want to try these guys out. And I want to have said that I have tried out the top 100. And then I actually added a few more on, so 120. But doesn't matter. Ish, the top 100. Players in the game. I want to buy them, I want to play with them for 10 games at least, and then either potentially keep them or get rid of them if I don't like them. Excuse me. And they will go into a collection book. So, when I have... I should start on that one. When I haven't got a player, this is what it will look like when we start off, right? And then once I start getting players, owning them, using them, and then, again, either keeping them, selling them on or whatever... then it will start to fill in and you'll see this book start to get completed. So the reason why I'm going down this route is because I want it so that there aren't really coin restrictions for me this year. Last year, I put all of my efforts into going for a full icon team, and it limited my team selection and player selection for like FUT champs and stuff, which really cost me, and it means that I could have got better and bigger rewards earlier in the year if I wasn't going for an icon team. So I didn't want to go down that route this year. So that's why we're going for this kind of thing. I want to test out some of these sick players and see what they're like. And I want to show you that it is possible to try out all of these players without spending any money on a Road to Glory account. So on top of that, I also wanted to bring back a FIFA 12 series of piecing a puzzle, right? Piecing the puzzle. So we're not actually going to do it as puzzle pieces because it just... the issue with it is that it doesn't really show the progress until the whole thing is completed, right? It's difficult to understand what's going on here. Whereas, if we're doing it our other way, then each time we can... basically, I've created a big montage that has a message in the picture. And it's similar to this, but with all 120 players in it, right? And again, they're all positioned and situated around lettering and stuff that spells out a message hidden within all of the players. Okay? So each time I get a player, they will be filled in. So we start off completely blank. As soon as we've got our first one, look up above me. I really chose a poor one for my first example on this. But let's say we do Iron Robben first. He would then appear in his spot in the montage. Where is he? Up here. And then as we get more players, they will start to come out and appear, and eventually you will get to start to see what our final montage is looking like, what message and kind of stuff I'm trying to show to you. So it's not just about the players in the game. I want to have a sort of progression outside of it where you can see that we're aiming towards something. And I wanted it to be a slight creation that I've made myself. Again, I don't want to show you the end piece before we start because it ruins the whole point of it, which is why I've just created this kind of mock-up. So it's like this, but with every player that's in the series involved. So there's the very brief overview of how the Road to Glory is going to work this year. Okay? Up in the corner with his bold, shiny head. Exactly. Again, if I open up this... let me quickly go to that. If I open up Photoshop, I'll quickly show you it with like a few more people filled in. So, like this. Right? So, each person that we get is going to fill it in a little bit more. Who's another one? Where's Ronaldo? He doesn't give anything away in terms of what we're building up. So, where the hell is he? Hey, Ronaldo! Where are you? If I can't find him, then it doesn't matter. Ronaldinho. Ronaldo, but is that R9? It is R9. Christian Eriksen, not Cristiano Ronaldo. God's sake, I don't know where he is. Bit like Aubameyang. Like, it all builds up. Okay? It all builds up. And you'll see. You'll see. I hope that people are going to enjoy it as we grow and build towards looking at this final piece. Have you seen new cards that will be released throughout the year? Some interesting one like Goal of the Month. Oh, really? That's sick. I didn't really look at that thing in detail before. Do I live in Leicester? Yes. £20 on FIFA points on full release, or why not? Go for it. Marty, hello. How you doing? Welcome. But yeah, loans do not count. I have to have bought them and tested them for, like I say, 10 games or so to count. Pogba, that's sick. Right then, Liga Santander, you ready? Let's do this. League. La Liga Santander. Goalkeeper. Right. Any gameplay goals? I may add in some other goals on top of just that in the video tomorrow. Potentially. Like, again, get in maybe Elite 1 or something. I don't know. Maybe. It's a possibility. It is a possibility. Phase 2 games then. Can always try for someone else with dates that fit. Oh, I tell you what. My dad found potential tickets for Atletico Madrid v Dortmund in the Champions League 2 days after Real Madrid are at home that we could also potentially get tickets to. But I can't go. Unless it ends up that these are somehow still available in like a couple of weeks when I know for sure whether I could go. It looks like I won't be able to. It's on a Tuesday. And that may be when my first proper compulsory review is happening for this year. It's definitely that week that it's happening, but it's either going to be on the Tuesday or the Thursday. If it was on the Thursday, it'd be fine. I could go to 2 Madrid games in the space of 2 days and it'd be unreal. But it might not be possible. Oh, it'd be so sick. Can you see that one quick? We're not doing the puzzle one. It doesn't show progress quick enough. It doesn't show it quick enough. But yeah, fine. I'll very quickly put everything back on the screen. There's your collection book. That's what it's going to look like. Boom. And then we were going to go for something like this, but it doesn't show the progression clearly enough. So we're going with that kind of thing instead. Okay? Solid. Right. So uni starts next week. No, it starts on the 1st. Starts on the 1st of October for me, but my first proper review is that goddamn week. So annoying. So annoying. What Madrid? Again, Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. I did just say. Right, let's move on, shall we? Moya was okay last year. Diego Lopez is not bad. Casillas, Silerson, Rulli wouldn't be a bad starter. Adan would probably be a good one. How expensive is he going to be as an 83? If he's not that expensive, then I'd just go with him. Because his stats are sick. It's whether you then have to bump it down a little bit. Pau Lopez also has good stats as an 82. How tall are you? 6'2". How tall is Thingy? Adan. 6'3". Either of those are good, really, if they're affordable. If not, then there's plenty to bump down to, but they shouldn't be that much, realistically. Excuse me. Meant the team playing Dortmund. It's Real. No, it's Atletico. Right. Back. Here we go. Okay. Right back. Ooh, this guy might get used by a couple of people very early on. Barragan, Alex Vidal transferred, obviously. Ruben Peña looks okay. Koke looks okay. Leun, now a right back. Very, very well-rounded card. Arias. Oh, God, I forgot they signed him. That's a great card. Kappa's got a sick card, depending on if his strength lives up to that physical. DeMarcos is decent. Juanfran is decent, despite going down to an 80. Mario Gaspar's good. Semedo's good if you put a Sentinel on him. Odriozola is decent, but not insane. Sergio Roberto's okay. Carvajal's good as well. I mean, Arias... 3-star, 3-star. What else we got? Kappa. 3-star, 4-star, 5'9", 5'10". DeMarcos. 4-star, 3-star, 6 foot. Oh, what was this guy's strength? He does have 80 strength. Wow. That's good. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of good players here. I don't think they're going to be that expensive. I mean, these two might purely because they're 84, so they're not going to get packed as much, but the rest surely won't be insanely expensive. Just saying, if you want people to stay in the stream, don't be so slow. Just advising you, because you're about to leave, because you don't do what the title says. I mean, we are literally doing what the title says. I would argue with that. I wouldn't argue with the fact that we've gone slow. That's very true. But if we weren't going to discuss the different players, and just be like, oh, I'm using this guy, I'm using this guy, I'm using this guy, then there wouldn't be much point streaming it. I would have just done it as a video. But yeah, we could go a little bit faster. I won't fully disagree with you on that, but we are definitely doing what the title says. So, I don't agree with you on that one. 20th is going to be insane. Yes, it is. Used Theo Hernandez's non-rare card at the start of 18. He was a beast. Let's see what they've got this year. Left wing back. Majica. Not an awful card, to be honest with you, for the only left wing back. So, Marcelo's out of the question, so is Jordi Alba. Felipe Luis probably is as well. Hernandez has got a good card. Gaia will be used by quite a few because he's got pace and he's lower rated than these guys. Escudero is decent. Quentrao. He's back at... You say Arias is going to be expensive. Well, there's multiple options. Rio Ave. So he won't be a Real Madrid card. As if he didn't actually get sold until this year, though. Wow. Jeez. He used to be solid. But never mind. Juan Costa. Interesting. Donald Garcia. What's special about the 20th? Ultimate Edition out on 25th, right? EA Access. Wow, Hernandez has 92 pace. Jesus. Hulk price prediction, don't know. Simpson, yeah, I mean, again, I understand it, Luca. I don't know if you're still in the stream, probably not. But I want to try and give a bit of an analysis and try and help people out, which is the point of these streams. It's not purely to just fly through and try and say, yeah, this guy, that guy, that guy. Because, again, I don't feel like there's much point in that. So I want to try and help people whilst also exploring myself a little bit what the potential is. Easter Ronaldo Super Hyperlink, of course. Will I be training at the web app before the game releases? Potentially, yes. Joe, that's good to hear. You want Marcelo? 92 pace with 81 strength on Hernandez. That's ridiculous. He's going to be expensive. Foot champs for like Gold 1 Elite 3. Tom, I have no idea. Why don't you go La Liga instead of League? What, for myself, starting off? Maybe I will. Bundesliga, I'm definitely having as one of my two teams. Definitely. My second one, I don't know. I mean, this Hernandez could be cheaper because that one is just pacey and strong. He'll be expensive purely because of his 90 pace. I mean, this guy? Costa? Am I going to do BPL? I did BPL first the other day. If you want to go and see that, it's on my channel. 63 strength. His physicality stats are deceiving, to say the least. This is 3-star, 3-star. Medium high is good. 76 strength. Maybe I'd just play it safe and go with Lucas Hernandez instead of Theo. He's got good defensive stats. He's got good strength, decent enough pace, good work rates, good height, decent enough weak foot and skills. He's not in the bracket of like the elite, and he's not stupidly like pacey or like 90 strength or something. So he might go not completely under the radar, but people won't look at him and be like, he's the guy that I definitely need to go for. Potentially. Chicha has 73 pace. Yeah, sad times. Jack, I have no idea. What do you think the best way to make coins at the beginning of the game will be? Play as much as you can, trade as much as you can, figure out how to easily trade as quickly as you can. Going Bundesliga for start team and subs as well. Why don't you try a Serie A team? We've already looked at, do you mean as a starter team? The issue with Serie A for me is I feel like it's going to be overpriced because of Ronaldo being in the league. So much more attention is going to be on that league than it was before. If that isn't the case and I'm completely wrong, I'd probably go with Bundesliga and Serie A again. Because Serie A is great. It's so, so good. And there's so many good players in there. But I just feel like that Ronaldo effect may change it. Funny how IT pace seems so much higher than 79. For a lot of the people that buy cards, exactly. That's why someone with 79 pace will probably be significantly cheaper. Even though they're just as good. It's ridiculous. Support West Brom. Only got 2 special guys last year. Hopefully get some more this year. Aim for the road to glory is to get Ronaldinho and the best West Brom team. Nice. Building a full Atletico team. Oh, yeah. True. Just a tip, only play games on EA Access, do the rest on web app. Unless the glitch is around again, in which case it doesn't quite matter. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Atletico's good for a starter squad, isn't it? Let's go with centre-backs then. Let's go with Ramos and Umtiti, yeah? Varane? No. PK's out of the question, Godin's out of the question, Jimenez is out of the question. Okay. I feel like Fernandes is also going to be too expensive. Same with Lenglet, purely because it's Real Madrid and Barca. Right? They've got good stats. But then, like, you compare it to Gabriel Paulista, and he has very good stats as well, but he doesn't play for Barca or Real. So, he may actually be significantly cheaper. Bartra's got good stats. Murillo's got good stats. Inigo Martinez is good. Alvaro's good. Wow, there's a... Mercado. Jenny? There's quite a few. There are quite a few sick cards. This page, not so much. But then again, look, even this guy, Bijas. You say this guy, the 84 pace. God, he's going to be so expensive. It's ridiculously expensive because he's going to be so rare. But I mean, his stats do look good. Again, Araujo. Maybe we would go with this league. I tell you, I don't know, man. Gabriel has been hyped up so much this year, he'll be expensive. I have seen a couple of people mention him so far, so yeah. Basically, for myself, like, I'm not that big on YouTube, right? Compared to, let's say, if Nep uploads a video saying, these are good starter players for Liga Santander, those players will be overpriced purely because of his video. Because he has that much power. The only time I've ever had that kind of power is when we got the queue up to nearly 400 people on Xbox Live Chat. Other than that, never been in that position. So, with those kind of guys talking about Gabriel, you might be right. He might be expensive. Who so far looks like it's your favourite card? Best looking. Out of all the ones of these that I've done, Big Wolf, of course. Do I think Leicester will recall Harvey Barnes and Jan? Probably not. Haven't watched when you talked about League 1. Can I tell you what's your opinion about League 1? Wingers aren't great, strikers aren't great. Basically, the forwards for it aren't great. The rest of the team is sick. Midfield's solid, defence is solid. But we did that earlier in this stream. Let's go with Murillo and Inigo Martinez for now. But, God, there's loads. There's absolutely loads that you can pick here. So, take your pick. Okay, we'll do exactly what we've done in all the others. CDM, centre mid, and a cam. First I've warning, have heard rumours that if that happened you'll not be able to open the web app. I have no idea, Dan. Would you like to work in EA or even Game Changers? I'd like to be a Game Changer, yeah. It's not going to happen, though, is it? I'm not big enough. Sad times. Amadou looks sick. That's a very good card for a 75 rated. Best league so far to start with. Bundesliga. You reckon Kondogbia will be extinct at 10k like Antonio was last year? Where's Kondogbia at? Did I just miss him? Or is he a centre mid? So these two are out the question. He is out the question. Carvalho's too slow. So are you. Partey's a great card. My only issue with him is that he is the highest rated card here that actually looks pretty goddamn good. So he might be too expensive. Roque Messi's got a decent card. Coquelin's good. Escalante is good. Wow. Yokuslu looks solid. 6'3" with a 4-star weak foot. Medium-high work rates. This guy looks like a monster. Can invite you next year, though. No, if your YouTubers 40k subs till next year, we'll see. We'll see. It's CDM only. Well, yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Bundesliga forwards aren't great if you're not spending big as well. Disagree compared to Ligue 1. Ligue 1 is worst. The worst so far. That guy's sick. Sick in the demo party, but again, way too hyped up. Yeah. So then you've got Amadou, really. Okay. 6 foot, 3-star, 3-star. It's got to be that guy. Whatever his name was. Don't rule anything out. Get there. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to be grinding FIFA 19. So as I say, if you're new here and want to see daily streams and videos, hit subscribe. This hasn't... Like, look at the... Wait, let me quickly change it to this. Look at the decline after the other day. Look at this. Where are we going here? 2,705, 103, 43, 33, 1. Or make it 3. So if you're new to the channel, quick! Help, please. Join the channel, yeah? Hit subscribe. It's free. Why wouldn't you? Jacob, I don't know what you mean about new. But yeah, this guy looks like a monster, so we'll go with him. Then let's move on to center mid. Boom. Let's go here. And here. Wow. He's going to be overpriced, isn't he? So we're looking for a well-rounded player here. Well-rounded. You're well-rounded, but just not great. Granero. I remember using him in the past. Dani Ceballos, not bad. Campagna. Denis Suarez, not too bad. Now, Santi Cazorla, whilst he has no defending ability, or physical, or pace, he does have 5-star, 5-star. It's just a shame that his card looks... meh. Otherwise, oh my goodness. The scenes if he gets like an inform or a couple. My god. What else we got then? Guardado is a solid, well-rounded player. Daniel Vass is normally the guy, isn't he, though? Love him. Kondogbia, wow. I think you're right about him potentially being that expensive. 2-star weak foot is a letdown, as if he's got 4-star skills, though. 6'2", 91 strength. God, he's going to be expensive. Arthur looks okay. Rodri looks okay. Trigueros is not a bad card. Saul is too high rated. I mean, red stamina for Cazorla, yeah. I mean, Daniel Vass is... I like him a lot on FIFA. 4-star, 3-star, 5'11", high medium is not bad. Very well rounded. I think he's probably the guy, really, unless you dip down and go for, again, someone else that we've looked at here. The Beast, nice. Well done. Good work. So go with Big Daniel, who Casper tried to get us to sign, apparently. At one point, didn't happen, clearly. Wow, the cams are lacking. Ganza, remember when he was actually slightly usable? Not so much anymore. What is this on, by the way? 150 likes. Bang! Thank you very much, everyone that's hit the thumbs up. You're all legends. Thank you, anyone that may have subbed as well. I know a couple of you have. I welcome you with open arms. Again, I hope you enjoy the daily streams for FIFA 19. They start on Wednesday. It's going to be good. Shibasaki Trejo. That's not a bad card. Ariana Budaboos. Love him in real life. Rafinha's a cam. Okay. There's not much here. EA Access is Thursday. 4-star, 4-star was what I expected from him. High, medium. Budaboos is solid. I like him. Ariana. 4-star skills. Ooh, close. 3-4. I think it'd be Budaboos, to be honest with you, right there. I think we would go with him. Rafinha's... He's not got bad stats. It's Barcelona, though. Am I going to do web app streams? I will be doing a web app stream. Yep. 100%. I would like to stream EA Access every day when that's out. But to start off, it's going to have to be the web app. What will I be streaming when the web app comes out? The web app? I'm not sure what you mean. What exactly is your question? People are already playing FIFA 19. Yeah, they are. Not me. Sad times. Right forward. Oh, close. Close. No, that's not what I meant to do. Next page. Kiko. Francis. Daniel Raba. Elza. Göle with the pace. Embarba. Roshina. How'd you get early access? We've been over this about 1,000 times. EA Access you have to buy and it's only on Xbox. It comes out on Thursday. Early Access is the Champions or Ultimate Edition. And that comes out on the 25th. There we go. Ivan Alejo. Perez. Not bad. What will I be doing on the web app? Starting my Ultimate Team? I mean, what else would you be doing? That's all you can do. Januzaj Ibai Gomes. Sassueta has an okay card right there. Porto has a decent card. Correa is now a right-sided player. Interesting, not a striker. 3-star, 4-star. What's Correa? Double 4. Ooh. It's not a bad card. That's not bad right there. Carlos Sola looks like they could be okay as well. Sarabia is okay. Joaquin is okay. Gelson Martins will be overpriced. So will Dembele, assuming he's kept his double 5-star. He's down to 4-star skills. 4-star, 5-star though is still sick, and he's still going to be expensive, but not as much as he would have been. Vasquez, Malcolm will all be over, but all of this top row will be overpriced. Malcolm's double 4-star. I think it's going to be Correa for a starter team, to be honest with you. Do I think we'll have access to the transfer market on the web app? Yes. How do you spread your 10 hours to last till the game's out? You don't. You hope that the glitch returns from last year where you can play more than 10 hours. That's what you do. Right. Okay. Left-sided players. Johnny. Sabin Marino. Cordoba. Bebe. 89 strength. Jeez. Calm down, mate. Ivy, Simon, and Die with the pace. Vinicius Jr. He's going to be so expensive, isn't he? Boufal's in this league as well. Oh, 5-star, 4-star. He's going to be so much. So much. Even though his shooting stats are pretty crap, he has no strength. His passing isn't great. He's quick and he plays for Real Madrid with 5-star skills. He's going to be way too much. Do I think you should buy 1 month of EA access to get FIFA early? Yes, of course. Double 4-star and Boufal is sick. Shooting stats are poor. Bebe United legend. Of course. Of course. Cranked, hello, how you doing? Coutinho too expensive. Koke might not be that expensive because he's not good enough to be a winger. But then again, with dynamic tactics, they'll just switch him, won't they? Asensio is sick. Lamar is sick. Promes is probably the most overhyped card of the year. So even though he's going to be sick, he's 5-star, 4-star, high-low, 5'9", great pace, good dribbling, good shooting, good passing, okay physical for a winger. He's going to be so expensive. Anyone thinking that you're going to get him in a starter team rather than in a team after spending money or trading quite a bit, playing games for a couple of weeks potentially to properly get him in, you might be very disappointed. He's going to be a lot. BF1, it's Vinicius. What else we got? Gonzalo Guedes. Has he still got his, 3-star weak foot? Yeah. It's only a real letdown, to be honest with you. The rest of his stats are sick. If that was double 4-star, he'd be insane. Morales, Vitolo, Ayazabal, Inui. His pink card was mad. Christian Teo looks decent. Nolito, Munayin's not bad. Borja Garcia, Piatti, also decent. Sisto's not bad. Simonovsky is not bad. You want someone like on this kind of row, didn't we? Did we look at Morales? No, we did not. Double 4-star Morales. Great pace, good dribbling, solid shooting and passing. High medium's good. 60 strength, again on a winger, is good enough. That's a decent card. Is this the official web app? The web app is not out until tomorrow. We're assuming. Not tomorrow. Wednesday, sorry. Whoops. And then the last one up front. Centre forward, what we got? Messi? Striker. Okay. Oh my god, there's quite a few. Jeez, there's loads. I swear this guy didn't look bad for a starter player last year. Am I thinking of someone else with a similar name? I must be. I wouldn't have looked at a silver. Right. Borja Baston, Roland, Carrillo, Borja Meral, Hernandez. That's not bad. Dumbia makes his return. Expect to see him for a few people. Sanson looks okay. Ruben Sobrino. De Tomas. Boateng. Interesting. What else we got? Roja. Mané. Andre Silva. Unal. Kalinic. Meh. Leon. Guidetti. Baptistao. Sanabria. A lot of average cards in here. Muriel. Some people will go with him. Santimina. Mariano will be overpriced because he's Real Madrid. What are his stats actually like? 3-star, 4-star. Quite well rounded though, to be fair. But Toko Akambi. Oh, wow. He was in the French League, wasn't he? He got Team of the Season. Joe, hello. Anyone else just tuning in? Welcome. How are you doing? Hopefully you've had a good day. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the thumbs up and sub if you're new for daily FIFA 19 content, starting with our first episode of our Road to Glory, going up tomorrow, introducing the series, ready for the web app to begin on Wednesday. Gamero looks solid as per usual. Ben Yedder looks solid as per usual. Batshuayi has got an upgrade in terms of these. 4-star, 5-star. His stats aren't insane, but that's mad. That's very, very good. Williams, a lot of people are going to go back to this guy. He was a beast in the past. He's still 4-star skills, 6'1". He used to be a winger. He's got very, very good stats, but he's going to be overpriced. The backer, Adarith, Moreno, Benzema's an 84. Wow, Rodrigo's card looks solid. Shame he doesn't have a 4-star weak foot, man. Otherwise, his stats are good. Good upgrade. He was sick last year. Can't wait for the streams this year. Well, that's good to hear. These 3, 4... Nah. I mean, I tell you what, I don't know how expensive someone like Gamero, Ben Yedder are going to be. Toko Akambi's not bad either. Love the enthusiasm. You've got to be enthusiastic. It's sick. We're ready. FIFA 19's nearly here. 4-star, 3-star. Wait, who did we just go on? We went on Gamero. Ben Yedder. Double 4-star. Oh! Wow. Ben Yedder, if he's not that expensive, may potentially be the guy. You know? He may be the guy. Oops. Oh! The number's gone down! It's fine. It's fine. If we can stay afloat above the number 6, that's all we care about. That's our aim right now, is before FIFA 19 starts, or drops, we want to stay above that number. That's ideal. So if you're new, or your mum wants to sub to a FIFA YouTuber, get her involved, yeah? She'll really like it. She can trust me, right? But Jesus, I'd be tempted to go for this kind of thing, you know? As a starter team. Strong link to Promes. Oh, that's true. That's true. I mean, there's multiple options for a lot of these players that you can go for. Cheng, that's a good one. How do you check how long you've been subbed? Unfortunately, despite YouTube being as big a website as it is, that is not a thing. Yeah, my mum doesn't like you, but I subscribe. Wow! Let her get to know me. She'll love me. She will love me. So a couple of people have also asked to look at a couple of players from couple of different leagues. So we'll very quickly skirt over these. The Chinese Super League, for one. Do I think I'll ever get to 100k subs? I've said multiple times I don't think I'll ever get 50, let alone 100. I'd love to be proved wrong, but I don't think that it will happen. Paulinho still looks sick, Carrasco looks sick, so does Talisca, and Bakambu and Vieira and Oscar. Now, the one thing is, like, these obviously aren't as big as the other leagues. Hulk's card, my god. It's going to be so expensive. Is that how many people are going to go for this at the start because it is a new league in the game, and so therefore they'll be overpriced because of that? Maybe quite a few. Do I have a GF? Not right now, no. I'm not going to try and do that until after I've finished uni, to be honest with you. Just have fun until I've finished this final year. Do a few bits and bobs, but nothing proper, I don't think, until afterwards. Gaetan, Modeste, Renato Dusko, Pato. 4-star skills still. I respect that. Not as good as the AC Milan one, but... Mascherano, forgot he went there. Texera, Adair went there. Lavezzi. Where are all of the Chinese players? Paletta. Mukanjo. Jeez. Hernandez. Bella. Igalo. Is that Demba Ba? Freddie Guarin. Bad news. Hulk is in Team of the Week predictions. Doesn't matter to me. I wouldn't be going down this route anyway. I just wanted to explore it a little bit. Oh, so basically all the silvers, all the Chinese are silvers. How many gold ones did they have? One? This guy? Are there any more? Or is that it? They have one gold player that's actually Chinese. Wow. Imagine web app drops before Team of the Week. That would be their idea, I'd assume. Do a few bits and bobs, exactly. Half of them have no faces. Right now, yeah. It's fine, don't worry about it. What was the other one? Super League. Charisma's good this year. Gary Medel still going solid. Quixotic, you will. You will. Valbuena, Skelertul. Good old Vida's card is solid. Belander's not bad. Carius, the machine. Fernando, Ryan Babel, Yilmaz. Big Islam, the greatest striker in the game, strikes again. Miguel Lopez, Germain Lenz, Elia, Soldado, Negredo, Turan, Trezeguet, there he is, the Egyptian beast. Vaste is back. Oh dear. Oh. Wagner Love, what a legend. Absolute legend. Junior Caicera, Shabala la 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 la. Do I rate Liverpool? Yeah. Of course. Kietel, hello, how are you doing? King Clichy. This is the one you wanted to look at, right? Undoi. Centre mid. High, 3-3. Very well rounded. Gold cards in Team of the Week will be extinct. Investing will be sick. If you have the patience, buying a Week 1 inform will make you money. Right? Every single year, Week 1 informs are stupidly expensive because they're not that common. Because they're out only during early access, right? They're not out when the full game is. Is that correct? I think it is. So, they're not that common. Go Russian League after this. We can look. Why not? Best cheap prem. We've already gone over that in our first one of these streams a couple of days ago. It is on my channel if you want to watch it. Russian Foot League. Oh my goodness. Smolov's base card. What the hell? 81 rated. 4-star, 4-star. 6'2" with those stats. Tell you what. That's not bad at all. Wow. Fernandez. This guy, when he got... Was it a couple of informs or something? Was it an orange card last year or the year before? He was sick. It's a shame that a lot of the rest of the league isn't that great. Krychowiak's in the Russian league. Wow. Team of the week is in both. Gijot. This guy looked like he was going to sign for us, right? We spoke to... What happened with him? Kverkvelia. Oh. Confirms Leicester City negotiations. He said it, right? He said that we were talking with him. Yet, a couple of days later, our main paper says not in talks with him despite claims. So I don't know what the hell happened with him. But 6'5" with these stats would have been so expensive in the Prem. So expensive. My days. They're out for the special edition release. Exactly, but not the full one, right? Heppenferner does get a team of the week because he was going to be in your team at the start anyway. So you can just be using him until he becomes really expensive. Fair enough. Do I see player pick packs? If not, check him out. I have, yep. To improve your team, when he has one from a league like that, you'll then have to sell the whole team, buy a team from a different league. This is true. Talisca's in-game stats? Sure. Might have been trying to get a better contract. Maybe. 6'3". He's double 4-star. Solid. Solid. Probably realised he has to play with Wes and turn down. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's a good card. I mean, there's quite a few different leagues that you can go with, whether it's Russian, Turkish, Chinese, or anything like that, that probably won't be as expensive as the main leagues. It's just you can't really, as you say, then upgrade without going to a different league. Why do so many cities in the UK have Sheer at the end of their name? They don't. The counties do. We'll look at one more, which is going to be the Liga NOS, I think. Tejes looks sick this year. They don't really have much though, do they? Bas Dost. Did you know the web app is confirmed for the 19th? I haven't seen it confirmed yet. Ronaldo, Herrera, Matthews still got good stats, you know. Who do I watch for FIFA 19 game videos? I'm not really subscribed to FIFA YouTubers, to be honest with you. I just don't have good stamina, which is key in FIFA 19. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Marega. Wow. Oh, what a letdown. The 2-star, 3-star is after seeing those stats. Jesus. That's a mad card. Massively just let down by that. My La Liga team is this. There you go. Add Shire to make it a county. Yeah, exactly. So, Leicester is the city, but Leicestershire is the county that encompasses more than just Leicester. But yeah, man. I mean, we've been going for 2 hours. I've got a lot to do before tomorrow. Again, if you didn't see it earlier, we've decided on our collection book style thing with our montagey kind of thing that we're going to build player by player, and then it'll reveal a message at the end of it when we've completed it all. That's what we want to do for our Road to Glory. So the intro episode to that will be up tomorrow, hopefully, as well as my FIFA 18 full Road to Glory compilation of the best bits of the entire thing. But I think for now, that is probably going to be it. So thank you very, very much, anyone that has tuned in today, taking time out of your day to watch this. Again, the FIFA 19 Road to Glory is actually beginning tomorrow. Like, I know it's an intro episode, but it's still beginning, isn't it? It's here, man. Oh, I'm hyped. So, hopefully you can watch that. Thank you very much if you've hit the thumbs up on today's stream. We got to, what, 170? Again, if you've enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and want to see daily streams and videos of FIFA 19, then you can subscribe, and that'd be awesome to see you join this channel. But other than that, I think that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow, FIFA 19. Well, it's going to be the transition, the end of FIFA 18, the start of FIFA 19. It's going to be good. Dr. Beast, I didn't do it. I think they just run out after a certain amount of time. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. If you want to support me and my channel, stick around whilst the credits are rolling to see the ads, and that's it. But other than that, enjoy the rest of your day and your night. Thank you very much for watching. Good night, and goodbye.